Welcome back students to this online classes. So today we'll deal with chapter 3, the lesson 3. Topic is multiplication of matrices. So to start with, this is the most important topic in the entire scenario. So since it is emphasized a lot in the CBSE exams and other exams, so try to understand it. Here multiplication of matrices. Let me start with a practical example. The example says, suppose Meera and Nadim are two friends, and we are having Meera wants to buy 2 pens and 5 storybooks, and Nadim needs 8 pens and 10 storybooks. They both go to a shop, and it was found that one pen cost rupees 5 and one storybook cost rupees 50. Now question is, how much money does each need to be spent? So in this case I have made a matrix form here for 2 and 5. You see, this is 2 pens and 5 storybooks, and this is 8 pens and 10 storybooks, and the cost I have written in a separate matrix 5 and 50. So when I want to find the how much money, so here 2 required and rate is 5, 5 required and rate is 50. So you see the correspondence, 2 is directly corresponding to 5 and 5 is corresponding to 50. So first rate will be 5 multiplied by 2, this is for Meera, and 5 multiplied by 50. Secondly, for Nadim, 8 will be multiplied by 5 and 10 will be multiplied by 50. 8 multiplied by 5 and 10 is multiplied by 50. So this is the cost that Meera requires, and this is the cost that Nadim requires. So here total money you can add them, and I am getting this is Meera and Nadim. If how much money does each need to spend, that is Meera needs 260 and Nadim needs 540. Now suppose, let us see the second scenario. They inquire about the rates from another shop and quoted as follows: pen 4 each and storybook 40 each. So here I will be replacing this one as by 4 and this one by 40. Hence the required amount for Meera, it will be 5 into 4, sorry, 4 into 2, and this 50 will be replaced by 40. So here 4 into 2 and 40 into 50, that is rupees 208, and for Nadim it will be 8 into 4 plus 10 into 40, which is equal to rupees 432. So this is the first scenario and this is the second scenario. Only I am changing this one 550, and in the second it is 4 and 40, and in both the cases I can find the amount which is required by Meera and Nadim. Let's come to some of the properties of matrix multiplication. So before learning the properties, let me tell you how to multiply the matrices and what is the basic condition of multiplication of matrices. So for that, remember, number 1 is, for any matrix A and B be two matrices, then condition, there is a condition that A into B exists. A into B or AB you can write. The condition says, if A is of order m cross n, then B should be of order n cross p. That means the number of columns in the first must be equal to number of rows in the second. So AB exists, this is very important, if and only if number of columns of A is equal to number of rows of B. This is important, number 1. Number 2 is, if A is having order m cross n and B is having order suppose n cross p, then we can define AB, because by definition number of columns must be equal to the number of rows. Then for AB order, then you skip these two n's and write the first and the last. So this will be m cross p. So first look at these 2 points. AB exists if and only if number of columns of A equals to number of rows of B, and If A is having the order m cross n and B is having the order n cross p, then AB will have the order m cross p. So let me start with an example. So for that example, let us see this one, how the things are done. First, this is, I have given you two matrices. A is having 1 elements -2 and 3. This is -4, 2 and 5. And B is having 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 and 1. Now let us first examine whether AB exists or not. So here 2 rows and 3 columns, here 3 columns and 2 rows. So number of columns in the first equals to the number of rows. So the first thing is AB exists, right? Then you write AB here, you give a big bracket here and write the resultant order. Here it is 2 cross 3 and here it is 3 cross 2. So you skip these 3 as I have suggested earlier, write here 2 cross 2. So it will have 4 elements. This is the first row and first column, this element. So I will have 4 elements, first, second, third and fourth. Now let us see what entries will be here. This is the first row and first column. So you take the sum product of first row and the first column. Sum product means of corresponding elements, that is 1 to be multiplied with 2 plus -2 to be multiplied with 4 plus 3 to be multiplied with 2. Look at the corresponding. 1 corresponds to 2, -2 corresponds to 4 and 3 corresponds to 2. Similarly, this is the first row and second column. Your first row is again 1, -2 and 3 and second column is 3, 5 and 1. So let us have the corresponding sum product. 1 to be multiplied by 3 plus -2 to be multiplied by 5 plus 3 to be multiplied by 1. Now come to the next element, that is second row and first column. Look at the second row. Elements are -4, 2 and 5 and this is the first column 2, 4 and 2. So let us have the sum product. -4 to be multiplied by 2 plus 2 multiplied by 4 plus 5 multiplied by 2. Similarly, this is the second row and the second column. This is -4 to be multiplied by 3, 2 to be multiplied by 5 and 5 to be multiplied by 1. Now let us calculate the values. This is 2 minus 8 plus 6. Again this is 3 minus 10 plus 3. This is -8 plus 8 plus 10. This is -12 plus 10 plus 5. Bracket closed. This is 2 cross 2 and this is 0. This is -4. This is 10 and this is 3. And the resultant order will be 2 cross 2. So this is the value of AB. Now let me find out the value of BA. So look at the values. A is this and B is this. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 1. Let us find the value of BA then. Okay. Your B is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5 and 2, 1 and 2, 1. And your A is 1, -2, 3, -4, 2 and 5. Now look at the order of this. This is 3 cross 2 and again this is 2 cross 3. So here this is 2 and this is 2. So I can write simply BA exists. And this is number 1. Number 2 will be, what will be the order of BA? I think you can answer this. 3 cross 2 and 2 cross 3. Skip 2 and 2 and the order will be 3 cross 3. So altogether total 3 cross 3 means there will be 9 elements. So make a big bracket here. 3 cross 3, total there will be 9 elements. Make 9 boxes. No need to make boxes, for your explanation I am just writing. So while you write, don't make the boxes, just write it directly. So there will be 9 elements total, and here this is the first row and first column. Again, this is the first row and this is the first column, and multiply 2 cross 1 plus 3 cross minus 4. Again, this is the first row and second column, that is 2 cross minus 2 plus 3 cross 2. This is the first row and the third column, that is 2 cross 3 plus 3 cross 5. Again, this is the second row, first column, 4 into 1 plus 5 into minus 4. You see, second row 4 5 and first row is 1 and 4. So 4 will be multiplied by 1 and 5 will be multiplied by minus 4. Second row and second column, 4 into second column, this one, minus 2 plus 5 into 2. Secondly, a second row and third column, this is 3 into 5, 4 into 3 plus 5 multiplied by 5. Similarly, come to the third row. This is third row and first column element. So find the sum product. 2 cross 1 plus 1 cross minus 4. This is 2 cross minus 2 plus 1 cross 2, and this is 2 cross 3 plus 1 cross 5. You have to do it very carefully since these are algebraic one. If any entry is written wrong, then everything will get wrong. So 2 minus 12, this is again minus 4 plus 6, this is 6 plus 15, again this is 4 minus 20, minus 8 plus 10, this is 12 plus 25, this is 2 minus 4, this is minus 4 plus 2, this is 6 plus 5, again this is minus 10, minus 4 plus 6, this is 2, this is 21, minus 16, this is 2, this is 37, minus 2, minus 2, and this is 11. Now come back, look at BA once again. This is a 3 cross 3 matrix, and come back to that first one. AB was 0 minus 4 10 3, and here I get BA is nothing but this one. So my original question was this one, so that AB is not equal to BA. So clearly I can see here, I will write at last, and therefore clearly AB is not equal to BA. So it is an obvious property. Now that means matrix multiplication is not commutative in nature. So with this, let me tell you some of the more properties of matrix multiplication. Look at this. Here first one is the multiplication of matrices. It is the associative law. For any three matrices A, B and C, we have AB into C is A into BC. First, number one, I have already discussed, this is not commutative. This is very important, not commutative. That means AB is not equal to B. This is important. This is the associative law. Association means if I change the association, it is followed. AB into C equals to A into BC. Then the distributive law. If I have A whole into B plus C, just like algebra, AB plus AC, it holds. Again A plus B into C, it is equal to AC plus BC. But remember, don't change the order. This is very important. AC you cannot write CA, or BC you cannot write CB. Next, the existence of multiplicative identity. For every square matrix A, there exists an identity matrix of same order such as IA equals to AI, which is equal to A. So this is important one. Let me have some demo of this. So the third one, I am basically talking about identity. Before solving the questions, identity matrix, I have defined I is the identity matrix. It is either 1 0 0 1, that means all diagonal elements should be 1, non-diagonal elements are 0. This is also called as I2, that means identity matrix of order 2. Similarly, I can also be 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. You see, all the diagonal elements are 1 and non-diagonal elements are 0. This is an identity matrix of order 3 cross 3. You can write it as I3 also. For example, I take A is 2, 3, 4, 1, and I take identity of same order, that is 1, 0, 0, 1. I want to show you that identity matrix, why it is called an identity matrix. Let us find A into I, that is 2, 3, 4, 1, and I will multiply it with another matrix 1, 0, 0, 1. This is A and this is I. So this is 2 cross 2, this is also 2 cross 2, then definitely this is equal to this, hence the resulting order will be equal to 2 cross 2. Then there will be 4 elements, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now let us have the corresponding elements. This is the first row and first column, that is 2 into 1 plus 3 into 0. This is the first row and second column. This is the second row and first column. This is the second row and second column. So I'll have here 2, and here it is 3, here it is 4, and here it is 1. Look at A and AI. A is 2, 3, 4, 1, I is also 2, 3, 4, 1, AI. So therefore I can clearly say AI equals to A. The same thing will also be equal to IA. That means it is called an identity matrix because whenever it is multiplied to anything, it doesn't change that matrix. So this is the thing which I wanted to tell. Now let me take up one word problem on matrix. Look at the question. Let me enlarge it for you. The question goes like this: in a legislative assembly election, a political group hired a public relations firm to promote its candidate in 3 ways: telephone, house calls and letters. The cost per contact is given in matrix like this. For telephone it is 40, for house it is 100, and for letter it is 50. Then the letter of contacts of each type made in 2 cities X and Y is given. That is the number of contacts for 1000 house call, and we are having this one XY. So telephone, house call and letter, and this is city X and this is Y. Find the total amount spent by the group in the 2 cities X and Y. So whenever you are facing any word problem, first, since this matrix concept is completely new to you, so you apply directly the algebra one which you know to solve this question. Simply you think it in this manner, that suppose I will ask you that okay, let us solve this. So let us first have the algebraic formulation. This is very important. So for algebraic formulation you write like this. First it is 1000, make a matrix 500, this is 5000, and this is 3000, this is 1000, and this is 10,000, and this matrix is multiplied by 40, 100, 50, because these are the numbers and this is the rate, and total for X and this is Y. Make a matrix like this. So cost of X will go along the first row and cost of Y will go along the second row. So here this is matrix 2 cross 3, and this is a matrix, there is only 3 rows and only 1 column, and these two are equal, so the resultant will be 2 cross 1. 2 cross 1 means there will be 2 rows and only 1 column. So this is the first row and first column. This is 1000 into 40 plus 500 into 100 plus 5000 multiplied by 50. This is 3000 multiplied by 40, second row and first column, plus 1000 multiplied by 100, and this is 10,000 multiplied by 50. So here it will be 40,000 plus 500, then 2 more zeros, this is 25, then 4 zeros. Here this is 12, then there will be 4 zeros, plus 1, there will be 5 zeros, and this will be 5 zeros. So if I find the amount, then I can get this one as, please try to calculate this one, and the amount here, it will be clearly 40,000 plus 50,000, that is 90,000, and this is 2,50,000. You calculate the amount total, and this is for X and this will be for Y. So 2,50,000, 50,000, this is 3 lakhs, and 40,000, this is 3,40,000. Similarly, this is 5 lakhs, and this is 1 lakh 6 lakhs, and 1 lakh 20,000, that is 7 lakh 20,000. So this is the solution of this question. This is a word problem, and there are plenty of things to do in this multiplication of matrices. So it is very important for us to understand the concept, try too many questions as far as possible, and tomorrow I will solve in the next class some more questions from NCERT, but you also solve these questions from NCERT, and it is 3.2 remaining questions. I had given you some questions regarding addition and subtraction, and these are the remaining questions which are based on multiplication. So whatever doubts you are having, you solve in your copy, and whatever problems are there, you can email it to me and it will be replied to. Okay, thank you very much. That's all for today.